right, today at the New York International Auto Show, Subaru just dropped their second EV SUV. Yeah, first with the Solterra. Now they have introduced a brand new one here. You know what? They've always been known to be a brand that kind of associates themselves with, you know, off-road and adventure. And I think it just makes sense that they introduce one that's called the Trailseeker. In case you're wondering, hey, this kind of looks like a Solterra. Well, the reason why is because it kind of is. It's based off of the same platform. The wheelbase is the same, but this is being extended. So the rear is longer and it's going to give you more cargo room, which we're going to see in a second. Another thing they've done to kind of separate it is they've given this more of a rugged appearance. So you have the cladding on the side, you have the cladding over the wheels, and on the Solterra you still have that cladding around the wheels, except they've actually made a body color now instead of a two-tone, which kind of gives it a street look opposed to this of the Trailseeker. So if you want something a little bit more toned down, you're going to go for the Solterra. And something a little bit more rugged, the Trailseeker. And of course, synonymous to Subaru, we have that rugged cladding on the rockers. Some nice cladding over the fenders that's integrating right into the bumper. I think it's actually a pretty good looking vehicle. You can see the difference of the length, how it's longer than the Solterra. Coming around the back, you get some nice kind of rugged cladding, just the same like on the side. But when we open up the power tailgate, this is where there's a big difference. So even if you aren't going off-road all the time, one big advantage of going with this Trailseeker over the Solterra is the room. This cargo area is massive. Like it's probably, I think it may be bigger than the Outback. It is, as soon as I open it up, I'm like, wow, it's so long. Open up the back here and you will find you do have a false floor that you can slide under here, just like so. So you want to get extra depth there. That'll give you an extra like 2 or 3 inches right there. There is no spare tire on here, just to be aware of that. If you want extra room, we can fold down the second row seats just like that remotely. That's it. Almost full flat, so much room in the rear of this Trailseeker. All Trailseekers come standard with symmetrical all-wheel drive. We actually did have a chance to test it off-road with the Solterra in some pretty nasty slippery conditions, and I gotta say, it was more capable than I actually thought. You have decent ground clearance, 210 millimeters on the Trailseeker and the Solterra. Powering the two motors is a 74.7 kilowatt hour lithium ion battery, and it's going to give you about 420 kilometers of range. The Trailseeker, as well as the Solterra, gets a new EV lighting signature with a 6-star illuminated logo. You get redesigned headlamps, a new front bumper, and new 20 and 18-inch wheels. One difference here also, open this up and we have an NACS charger that comes stock right there. On the inside of the Trailseeker, we have that synonymous square steering wheel that we see on the Solterra that gives you really good access for vision for your middle driver cluster here. A large screen in the middle with integrated digital dials here. I also notice we have dual wireless chargers. This center console and the shift selector is all very similar to the Solterra. Basically, it is the same there. But yeah, good seating position. Visibility is fairly good. We have a glove compartment that opens both ways for a driver or passenger. Well, that's very, very handy. Back seat wise, wow, okay, that is really very, very generous in leg room for sure. A small little hump there, but otherwise it's almost negligible. Heated seats in the back. We also have USB-C charging here.
Yeah, it's gonna have all the same.
We do not have any type of panoramic roof or sunroof on this. So that's it for a look at the new Trailseeker. What do you think? Yeah, is it just a larger Solterra? Yeah, it is. But as we mentioned, they're just trying to separate, you know, the Solterra and the Trailseeker. And if you want a little bit extra room and you like that rugged type of look, that's the one to get. Like always, if you enjoyed this video or any content on the channel, I have a lot of videos and not just automotive. We have tech, outdoor equipment, including robotic lawnmowers and snow blowers, and even travel, so something for everyone. I would really appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button. It's completely free, and it allows me to continue creating more content like this for you. Hope to see you on the next video. Bye.